Hello. Hi. Today, I just wanted to share with you about um, what has happened since last week when the Fed actually increases 70%, 75% basis points in the stock market, in the market, and resulted in as per it's the greatest hike since the 1980s. Um, which is one of the way to uh, dampen demand, or some analysts might say crush demands. And also, you know, inflation is already 8% over, and so the Fed is actually really behind the curve and trying to um, be a bit ahead of the curve, which is still far behind. Now they are like after the 0.75% hike, they are still at around 1.5% and interest rates still not far off from the Paul Volcker method of matching interest rates with inflation. So they are probably one quarter right now, assuming inflation persists at 8% or more. Yeah, of course, the thing here is what has happened since last week. There are other news as well. First is the fear has continued to linger on uh, with the recession fears and inflation persisting, or even uh, chances of inflation going up even higher. So of course you have uh, two prong kind of problems: recession fears. The likelihood of recession fears is greater and greater as we go along. Saying, as analyst says, that the Fed has no way out but to continue increase the interest rates, because to protect the US dollar, the strength of the US dollar, um, there are no other options. Even though increasing interest rates are not actually the way forward to help. In fact, it may have very minimal effect to help inflation coming down, but no choice. Like what JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon says, no choice but to increase interest rates. So that will crush demands. Corporate profits will all be going down. Capital expenditure by companies will go down as well. Companies with big high borrowings will have higher loan interest expenses that they will have to pay as well. So there are just quite a couple of things that are happening. Then you got the crypto as well. The last weekend has gone down quite a bit. So uh, basically, the role of the Fed has been to kind of like destruction of wealth effect, especially in the real estate, the economy, stocks, as well as crypto. So this is something that would also be one of the way to ease inflation by whereby the Fed are there to actually create fear as well. So the market expectations that there is this inflation fear that is going on, or where it looks real at least. So people would be more um, conservative in spending, and that will kind of ease supply chain and ease the demand out of it, so that supply prices will go down. Of course, as you can see, Fed's priority is always for to making sure there are high employment and price stability. These 2 points, they don't care about any other things. So they are definitely all in to resetting any bubble that you can see, any price increase due to speculation, especially whether it's housing market, crypto, or whatever. So a reset definitely is on its way, and which is good for investors at this present moment. Of course, there are these midterm election coming as well. So of course, Biden is going for this 3%, the 3 months gas tax holiday, which is now the current gas tax is around about 10%. And so one of the things that has happened since last week, the wealth effect, destruction. So all money is actually evaporate into the air, and also basically seeing that happening is also kind of like reduce less US dollar circulation in the market as well. So, but then again, if you look at valuation of companies, especially the good ones, that has pricing power and cash rich, and is still generating profits, especially tech, where they don't rely so much on supply chain. So they are definitely at tremendous good value. Like everyone says, uh, the market and economy is the only place whereby people run away when it's going cheap, but people will buy when they are getting expensive. So yeah, take note. There are many companies out there that are at pre-pandemic prices, from Netflix, Facebook, Amazon, C Limited, Baba, and all that. And they are definitely companies that are not fly by night kind of company. They are here to stay. So do make the right uh, market neutral kind of evaluation into buying something that has good valuation for long term, as a way to save your money, and as a retirement fund. Thank you very much, and hope you like the video, and please like and subscribe.